Hey everyone, Knight of Pepsi back with another Stratego game. Let's try the community setup again here and see how well it does for us. So standard opening. This is the same setup I've used in the last two videos, okay? It's only a matter of time until someone eventually scouts the spy on the first move. If you're not familiar with this setup, then you haven't watched the last two community setup videos that I've done. I suggest them. They're interesting games, especially the second one. I kind of need to get a captain up here, actually. This is just so awkward having two colonels, and you never know if someone's just going to blitz down the middle. Maybe over here I can get a little bit of a feel for a setup. Don't recognize the opponent. Yeah, so we're just going to continue to play that as a weak side. Let's do this just to make some space. I'm just going to let that be. He'll probably either trade or hit the bomb. Probably a good chance. I don't know. I guess I don't know how I feel about that piece. Let's just scout it. Okay. We'll bring a sergeant up. Piece was behind a scout. I don't know. Okay. Little unusual to have a major behind the scout like that, so he's probably going to hit this captain. It's a little bit unfortunate. Doesn't really do me any favors. It just kind of puts me down material without any real benefit. Probably just end up drawing a scout or something. It's probably a scout. Or maybe that is, I don't know. Get a lieutenant, I'm okay with that. Scout. Hoping for a captain. Nice. There was another cap. Good deal. All right, let's move this miner up just to make a little bit of space. He's most probably not expecting spy there. Probably bringing down either the general or the marshal. But which one? Just leave that there. Pretend maybe like that's something good. We know one of his majors. Let's see, I'm up a captain and a couple lieutenants. Let's see if he's willing to trade off majors. Nope. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I think that's something good here. Okay. So he's got that's protected by something good. This is probably a good piece right here. This is probably nothing. Let's just scout it. Yeah, lieutenant. I don't think this is anything real good either. Come up and see if we can trade. Be nice to draw a scout or something. We'll just leave that for now. Good chance he's got a major something in here coming down to do a little damage. See if he chases or not. Don't really want to expose. It's just such an awkward position. Got a couple lieutenants to spare, so I'll probably bring this one out. See what I can do. Yeah, knew that was going to happen. This guy has 4 scouts left. We know 2 majors. We know that this is probably something good. This is just a bluff. That's fine. I guess now he can scout it if he wants, but that's not too big a deal. This is coming down to threaten my known major, and he has not revealed any colonels or general or marshal yet. Coming from here, I guess it's just not worth the risk to leave it there. Pretty good chance that's just a bluff or a weak piece, but it's just not worth the risk to call that bluff at this point. It's just not going to do. It's just not worth it. Scout, okay. Okay with that. All right, his known lieutenant for my unknown. Not the best trade. Also, not that big of a deal at this point. All right, so this major is known. He has, what, one captain left, one unknown major left. That could be a cat. It's probably not. This lieutenant's unknown, so I'm probably just going to leave it there, actually. Maybe get that major in position. I feel like I can hit here. Scout, yeah. So that is his major. Still not interested in trading. Over. Yeah, that probably isn't anything incredible. Just kind of shuffling around here a little bit to try to get pieces to better spots. Okay. So now I know all three majors. And I'm still a little bit ahead in material here. Not too bad. If memory serves me correctly, those are both majors. That's the piece I suspected was something good. But it definitely feels like either one of those could be traps for sure. I don't believe he knows. So he knows that kernel, he does not know this kernel. Not really a huge fan of leaving this so exposed over here. That's interesting. Back off and see if he pursues. I doubt he will. So now we've got major. That is very interesting. You got to think he's going to have some good backups somewhere in here. Still thinking this is a good piece. Major, major. Major, major, major. Major annoyance. Let's just scout that. General, okay. So that's some good info. So that's probably the marsh poking around over here then. So if I move my general down this side, I might be able to do a little bit of damage then. Okay, major, major, major. Possibly the marshal. Just gotta make sure I don't lose track of these majors. Okay. We're kind of hoping that he doesn't have, like general marshal right next to each other. Let's just do this to be safe. It's probably a colonel just looking for the trade. Yep. So that's fine. Let's actually do this. Chase that. If we find the marshal, we can at least get, well, I was going to say I can get a major back, but I guess that's not really worth it. Major. Major, what do you do? That was his major. That's the major. I don't even know his other colonel. I would say let's just take while I can. Hope he doesn't have same side marshal general. It's possible he does. So major, major. So if that is, I'm just gonna hit it. It's probably the. All right, I thought there was a good chance that was the marsh. Let's see, where are the majors? Here in, I don't know, one of these pieces. It was one of them. Actually, was that one? Or was it this? I think it was actually that. Because I wouldn't mind trading. He's going to go around. He does have one scout left, so let's be aware of that. Not really going to be able to do much for this general here. Trying to remember which pieces were majors. I think that was a major. Possibly one of these two, or maybe that one. Yeah, I really don't remember. This is a known minor, so probably not going to be able to do too much damage with it. I think that's the major. Spy, it's a good find. Okay. Let's just confirm that is the major. Yes, it is. Okay. It would be nice to trap this. Can I trap this colonel, though? I don't know. If I move general up, he goes down. Marshal over. He just goes over. Let's try it. So hopefully that's not the last scout, and even if it is, I still have his colonel pinned. Okay, nice. And I'm pretty sure that's the other major now, so let's get this colonel out. So I got his colonel pinned. General's kind of useless at the moment. Yeah, he's not really going to be able to do too much here. I guess I'll go take the lieutenant. And he's really not going to be able to do anything over here. Let's see. So I'm up a major. I'm up a couple lieutenants, down a sergeant, but that's not a big deal. I have the spy. So I could pretty easily force. So I could let his colonel loose and go capture a major, but then he could probably pin and capture mine. So I'm probably okay just trading majors here, actually. Yeah, I'll do that. This guy has a lot of miners left, so I have to be a little careful. It's nice not having to worry about the spy. And of course, we have to protect this ridiculous flag position here, because, yeah. Okay. So there's his general. His next highest piece is now a sergeant, so yeah, he's not really going to be able to do too much here. I mean, probably going to have to lotto, honestly. What else can you really do? How much is he gonna go for here? So I've got him trapped. There we go. 3-0. 3-0 with the clown setup. Even getting a little bit of ELO back here. So I've been a little bit fortunate so far. Nobody's scouted the front row spy. Nobody's blitzed on the flag side. Nobody's done anything ridiculous like just charging their general down at both colonels. And yeah, thanks to kind of having time. I mean, he probably wasn't as aggressive as he should have been, and that kind of gave me time to shuffle some pieces around and just get him where I needed to. Um, like kind of earlier in the game, I don't think I was talking a whole lot, but basically, long story short, my pieces weren't where they needed to be, so I was just kind of taking advantage of the opportunity to shuffle around and get them where I needed. Create the space, and I was able to position myself pretty nicely based on how the game was progressing. So yeah, I was able to take advantage of the opportunities he gave me, and I still think that this setup is really going to struggle against high gold or especially against platinum opponents. But who knows? Maybe I'll get matched against one eventually. Hope you enjoyed watching this one. I'll catch you next time.